So you want to get based and become a GigaChad developer? Well, you should probably learn how to use bash shell scripting. There are times when you need to create a file on the fly, such as a config file. And let's say you have another file full of items that need to be in that config file. Enter heredoc, also known as heredoc, and we can use that with a while loop. Heredoc is a type of redirection that allows you to pass multiple lines of input to a command, such as cat. Alright, you know what? It's easier just to show you. Here is a simple file with some fruits listed. Okay, let's create a shell script. I will call it makeconfig.sh. And one thing we got to do is to make sure it's executable. So we run chmod, which is change modification, plus x adds executable to it, and obviously the name of it. So now it's a green file. And as you can see, there's a little x here making it executable. Let's go ahead and open this up in Vim. All right, at the top we need a shebang, and we're going to say bin bash. So let's kind of just show you how it works. So like I said, heredoc allows you to pass a command into another command, essentially. So we're going to pass the heredoc into cat. And we're going to use a convention. EOF could be end of file. So in between EOF and EOF, everything will be put into cat. So we can do hello there. Another line. This is neat. Let's go ahead and try to run that. To run it, it's // for the current directory and the name of the config, or the shell script, I'm sorry. There you go. So we have hello there, this is neat, and 2 lines. Like I said, there's everything in between here. The EOFs will go into cat. So this is catting out 2 echoes and 2 blank lines. All right, well, that's basic. Now let's take that file we have, our fruits.txt, and output it here. So my favorite fruits are, then we're going to have this syntax. This $sign and 2 parentheses, everything in it is what's known as a command substitution. Because we can't just do while and do something here. That doesn't work. As you can see, it's green text. But if we put it in our handy command substitution, we can do, let's say, while. We're going to read, I'm going to call it line. While read line do, I'm going to just do printf %s and a new line, and I'm going to pass in the line. And then at the end of a while loop, we do done. And then what are we reading in? We're going to read in fruits.txt. Now let's see if that works. There we go. My favorite fruits are apples, bananas. Wait a minute. Strawberries, cherries? Who made this list? All right, like I said at the beginning, sometimes you want to make a config file on the fly. So let's change this to actually output to a file. So how do we do that? Well, we're going to redirect this to a, I don't know, let's call this config.yaml. And the YAML file starts with 3 lines like that. And let's say we have a list of employees. Name is Jim Halpert. And his department is sales. And his best friend also works there, Dwight Schrute, and he is also in sales. Okay, now we can output our fruits. So YAML files needs a dash, and then a space, and then the line. But printf is funny. Well, I'll show you. It doesn't like this. So let's run our make config. Yeah, it's invalid option. So what we got to do instead is actually pass this as a %s, string substitution, like that. If we run our make config again, nothing happened in the output. But if we look here, oh, there we go. But this is no good. We don't want my favorite fruits are. Let's go back into the config file and remove that. I think we want a tab here. Make config again, and we'll open that back up. There we go. We just made a YAML file from a bash script. Awesome, way to level up by doing. The code will be hosted on GitLab. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment to defeat that algo monster.